Louis Vuitton is a renowned luxury goods company that is often associated with wealth. But what is it like to be the owner of the world's largest luxury goods conglomerate? Today, we will discuss the billionaire lifestyle of Bernard Arnault, the owner of LVMH, or the Moet Hennessy Louis Vuitton. Bernard Arnault was born in France in 1949. His father, Jean-Léon Arnault, was a manufacturer who graduated from École Centrale Paris, and his mother, Marie-Joseph Savinel, had an affinity for the brand Dior. Bernard obtained an engineering degree from École Polytechnique in Paris in 1971 and took control of Ferry Savinel, a civil engineering company he had acquired from his wife's father. Years later, Bernard changed the direction of his company towards real estate and also purchased the parent company of Christian Dior. Finally, in 1987, Bernard had the opportunity to invest in Moet Hennessy Louis Vuitton, or LVMH. Today, Bernard's company owns a diverse portfolio of luxury brands that produce some of the most expensive goods in the world. Being a multimillionaire, owning vast amounts of land seems to come naturally, and with a net worth of over $175 billion, Bernard Arnault is no exception. It has been revealed that Bernard quietly acquired 5 significant properties in the Beverly Hills area between 2016 and 2017, totaling around $125 million in value. However, Bernard prefers to spend most of his days in France. But that does not mean he does not have other properties for travel purposes. In fact, the billionaire owns nearly half of Rodeo Drive. In 2016, Bernard spent nearly $32.5 million on a house in one of the most prestigious streets of Truesdale Estate. Then, in November 2017, he purchased a mansion atop the bird streets of the Hollywood Hills for $17 million. But Bernard did not stop there. It only took him 2 months to build a $14 million house right next door. Both of these houses are situated in the front row of the neighborhood, offering breathtaking views of Los Angeles below. Additionally, Bernard owns multiple properties in his home country of France, with the most notable one being his Grand Chateau-style mansion in Saint-Tropez, complete with state-of-the-art features, including an incredible outdoor swimming pool. Like any other human, billionaires have their own hobbies and passions that they indulge in, often in extravagant ways. Bernard Arnault, for instance, has a keen interest in spending his time on luxurious yachts. In 2008, Bernard entered the yacht business by acquiring Princess Yachts for 250 million euros. He also invested nearly the same amount in Von Lent, bringing his total investment in the yacht industry to $500 million. In addition to these, Bernard has also acquired one of the largest yachts in the world, known as Symphony. This yacht measures over 100 meters in length and can accommodate up to 36 passengers, with 8 staterooms and a separate area for the crew. Apart from Symphony, Bernard has also owned the Amadeus, a super yacht valued at $17 million. Originally built in 1969 for research purposes, with an icebreaker hull and a spacious body. Over the years, this yacht has hosted several high-profile names, including Tony Blair, Boris Johnson, and Bono. Multi-billionaires like Bernard Arnault prefer not to wait for airplanes or fly with passengers they have not specifically chosen. Instead, they invest millions of dollars in owning private jets that offer them the convenience and luxury of flying anywhere, anytime. Bernard Arnault has a fleet of airplanes that cater to his travel needs, including the Bombardier Global 7500 with registration FGVMA. This jet is considered the world's longest and largest business jet, capable of accommodating up to 19 passengers, and it has a price tag of $73 million. Bernard also owns a Bombardier Global 6000 with registration FGVMI, which was designed in 2012 and purchased by him for $23 million. In addition to private jets, Bernard Arnault also owns private islands, as owning land is not limited to just mansions, hotels, and shopping malls for billionaires. Bernard owns Indigo Island, a 133-acre private island in the Bahamas, which he acquired for an estimated $35 million. This island offers breathtaking views of the hilly terrain and the aqua blue ocean. Furthermore, Bernard Arnault also owns luxury hotels through his company LVMH. He owns both Cheval Blanc and Belmont Hotel, known for their opulence and outstanding amenities. Cheval Blanc is a large property with 72 rooms and suites, and it also features luxury stores such as Louis Vuitton and Dior on site. On the other hand, Belmont is a luxury hotel chain with properties in 24 countries around the world. Bernard Arnault, the wealthy French businessman, is known for his opulent collections of art and culture. He has acquired works from renowned artists like Pablo Picasso, Henry Moore, Yves Klein, and Andy Warhol, among others, which could be worth millions or even billions of dollars. Reports suggest that Bernard keeps his favorite art pieces in his Paris home, showcasing his passion for art. Apart from his love for art, Bernard is also a wine enthusiast, owning over 10 wine houses, including famous brands like Moet and Chandon, Annecy, Chateau d'Yquem, and Krug. He often spends his leisure time at vineyards around the world, particularly in Bordeaux, where he owns the rustic Chateau Cheval Blanc vineyard in partnership with his friend Albert Frere. Despite his immense wealth, Bernard's publicized donations have been relatively modest. He made a notable donation of $234 million in 2019 towards a repair of the Notre Dame Cathedral in France, which was damaged by fire during the early days of the COVID-19 pandemic. He has also donated to the Amazon rainforest cause, contributing almost $11 million. However, it is possible that Bernard makes smaller donations to various causes without publicizing them. Bernard's extensive list of assets, including private jets, luxury hotels, private islands, and vineyards, is a reflection of his immense wealth. As he has a long list of heirs, it is understandable that he invests in assets that will secure the future of the next generation. However, compared to some of his fellow billionaires like Bill Gates, Bernard's publicized donations may not seem as extravagant. Nevertheless, his wealth and assets are a consequence of his immense riches, and he is known for his passion for art, wine, and luxury possessions. And that's a wrap for today's episode. We hope you enjoyed learning about the incredible facts and stories we shared on our channel. If you're hungry for more amazing knowledge, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you won't miss any of our latest videos. Until next time, stay curious, keep learning, and be amazed by the world around you.